Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again, and today I will analyze the three main cards in the 2014 Germany pack, which is Philipp Lahm plus Klose plus Götze. So first I will start with Philipp Lahm, which is pretty sure the highest rating card among the three cards. So this is his initial rating, and after that after analyzing all of these three cards, I will give my own suggestion of whether you should throw coins into this pack or not. Now, this is the automatic point adding strategy, and from here we can see that this Philipp Lahm, absolutely, I think he is the top choice for any offensive left back or right back, because if you can see his position boosters, he can play both left back and right back. But of course, right back is preferred, because his weaver usage occasionally is not the highest level, although like weaver accuracy very high is high enough, which can ensure no matter from left back position and right back position can have the skill of edge crossing. And you can see his lofted pass has been a bit over 90, which is 91, and the aggression of the defense is a bit below 90, which is 89, and he has a decent speed of 98, and as an attacking fullback, he has a great stamina of 100, so it ensures that probably you do not need to make any substitution for this position. But this is my own point adding method. So in my own point of view, his lofted pass will be increased by 4 points compared to the automatic version, because it's to a large extent increased consistency that he can pass a great ball, and also I keep the low pass also above 90, which is 93. While I consider Philipp Lahm's model of 170 centimeters, so it is not that important to give all his defense stats over 90. So I do on purpose make aggression 88, which deduct 1 point for the defense part. And for the speed, we can make him, a bit slower, because he has the shadow hunt. So like he can defense much quicker. So speed, I do not waste more points. And stamina of 97 is okay. The greatest part of the improvement is the lofted pass and curve, because curve for a player has edge crossing. As for Philipp Lahm, he's a bit low, so keep the curve above 80 or reach 82 is, as in my point of view, the most important thing, so that he can have the lofted pass of 95 plus the current 82 plus the kicking power 86 can pass some great balls. Now here's the comparison with Philipp Lahm with his last version cards, which is the Epic Philipp Lahm. So we can see that the lofted pass had been increased by 2 points, which is significant, and also all the defense stats by 1 point. Carry increased by 2 points, though the stamina was decreased. And as for the version which emphasized a lot on stamina, but 100 stamina is also okay. So it is generally an improvement. But if you do have Philipp Lahm, or for the last version, he has the long reach tackle special skill, so you might not that required or needed to spin for this pack. But if you do not have any version of Philipp Lahm, I can assure you that Philipp Lahm is the best attacking fullback, so it is worth for you to throw coins into it. The model of Lahm do not change either, so as the weak foot usage and weak foot accuracy, but just a special skill from from long reach tackle to shadow hunt, which is more fit the current version's play style. But still, I would think to stand on hindsight to predict the later versions, I do think that long reach tackle probably will be a more useful skill than shadow hunt. So if you had the last one, you do not need to spin for the new one. Then I'll talk about Mario Götze. So actually I spin for this pack for 10,000 coins, and I go Mario Götze plus Philipp Lahm. So after my use for them for almost 10 match, the conclusion is that Mario Götze is a card that was being far underestimated. So I will talk about his first kind of status which is play him as the center forward. He will have a great offensive awareness of 100 and a great finishing of 96, which is pretty rarely for those strikers, and also great acceleration of 99. But this is not the ultimate version of Mario Götze. And here is the official and the final version of Mario Götze, because if we place him as a shadow striker, we can see he can reach the overall rating of 109. So after my use of Mario Götze to play as the shadow striker, I would say he was even, as good as Eden Hazard in the shadow striker position. So according to the eFootball system, if you play him as a shadow striker, he will, add a lot of points on dribbling to make him almost 100 dribbling and also good finishing, but decrease a bit of the acceleration to 95. So after that, I do not think it is really proper, because Mario Götze do not have any skills like magnetic feet, or even Hazard had. So it is not that important to raise his dribblings. And this is my own point and strategy. I decreased the dribbling for almost 4 points. So I put them on the low pass and lofted pass for 1 point, because as the phenomenon pass skill, he can pass the ball more accurate than those shadow striker position. And also I will increase his speed to 90, so that the first step of him will be great. And also keep the balance and keep the stamina, which is important in this version of game. What I want to say is that his two special skill is really, really good. As good as I would say the top rated two skills for attacking position, which is phenomenal finishing and phenomenal pass. So as a shadow striker, he can shoot good and pass good. So this is the most important for Mario Götze. And believe me, if you can spin for him, you will see how good he is. So I play him for 10 games, all versus legendary difficulty, those AI, and I use him to score 15 plus goal and 15 plus assists. So it is really worth for you to throw coins for Mario Götze. The comparison of Mario Götze is not that valuable, because he has only selected card before. So we can see, I need to mention, the reason why I say that you better spin Mario Götze for this time, because his actual position is AMF and he can even play CMF. So we are really afraid that next time Konami give the card of Mario Götze, they will give him a position of AMF and CMF. So as for AMF, he cannot be as good as Eden Hazard because of his dribbling. As for CMF, he is absolutely not the tier 0. So it is better for him if he has the shadow striker position and being underrated for 109 overall rating. So it is better for him to spin for this card. And it is almost all dominant of the stats despite the pass, because as for in the AMF or CMF, so pass is really important. So for selected card, the 2 passes might be a bit higher, and other are pure dominant. So do not analyze more, because this is what it is. And the model for Mario Götze almost stay the same, and just like what I mentioned, he has 2 special skills of phenomenal pass and phenomenal finishing. And finally, Klose, the card probably most people are to expect it. So in the automatic point strategy, because he can only play the striker position, he can reach the rating of 105 with 96 high finishing and also great offensive awareness and good acceleration. But to be honest, this card for Klose is not that good, and what I recommend is please wait for the next version of Klose. The reason why is that because Klose has only 184 centimeters, although in real life he played really greatly, but in eFootball, still the model with the bullet header will not take any kind of really advantage. So even in my own point adding strategy, I place his heading onto 93 and also his speed and acceleration. What I want to say is that this Klose has really, really low dribbling type position and ball control, even lower than Erling Haaland. So as for Erling Haaland, I think all of you guys know, you might have the selected card, you may have the Showtime card. but you obviously see how Erling Haaland can dribble. It is like the feeling is really, really hard. It is hard to finish any kind of like your action input. So for this clause, I would say it is not a great card. So like acceleration, heading finishing is good, and the two skills, bullet header and phenomenal finishing is good. But this is not the the perfect clause we are going to expect. So we can maybe wait for the second version. So the overall pack, in my suggestion is that it is being recommended, because as you guys can see, I myself also spin for this pack, but because I would say I'm a bit lucky because I do not spin out for Klose, but only Philip, Lahm and Götze. So in the overall rating, we will see Lahm is the highest, and then Götze, and then Klose. But actually, in the real, when you are playing them, I would say Lahm is a bit overrated, because the defense point of Lahm cannot be well reflected, because he do not have the long reach tackle. So you better only make him for just passing the ball to your high striker position. And I would say Mario Götze is the card that we will, or it is the strongest card we can spin for in this pack. Mario Götze is really great, I can promise you guys. And thank you for watching this video. If you can, please subscribe to this channel, because after our subscribers have reached 10,000, I will freely giving out the eFootball coins of 12,800. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.